We just heard from Pops there. What has Andrew meant to such a young group of guys? Your first year here at the UW. What's he done to kind of help you grow as a basketball player, just learn about school?
He's done a lot for all of us, I think, and for me, he kind of understands a lot about the game, and I just think he's out there giving us experience, and like he's been through the battle, so I think he kind of gives us that calm sense when we're playing, and he's never really like worried or rattled about anything, and I think that kind of just keeps us all together to have like one core to kind of surround around.
Has like there been any like either private or even public, rallying cry like let's do this for Andrew this season or anything like that?
I mean, like, we do it for each other. I don't think there's ever like a time where we're like, all right, we got to do this specific thing for one person. We're kind of always just trying to do it all together and kind of represent Washington well, and I just think that that's what our motivation has been this whole year.
It was ages ago, but Washington State was the first game. That was overtime. You remember back that far now? This is the Pac-12. This is the way it's going to be.
Yeah, that was a tough game. I fouled out that game, one of many. So, but I mean, they're a tough team, and they didn't quit, and I think we didn't take them as serious as we should have, and then they came back and kind of made their run and took the game to overtime.
Speaking of the foul out, that first game, 2 points, 5 fouls, the last 6 or 7 has been a very different story for you. What kind of change in the middle of the season to let you find your groove and start playing the way you are now?
I don't really know what changed. I just think I felt a little more comfortable, and I just kind of had it rolling. And then the other night, I don't think I played as well as I could have, and then also fouled out that game. But I don't know. I just kind of felt more comfortable in what I was doing, and kind of pick and choose my spots more wisely.
What has it been like, Marquese, just kind of over the course of the season? Is it kind of mentally wearing out, physically wearing out a little bit? Is it just kind of a combination of things? How has the season itself maybe taken a toll?
I mean, well, it's a long season, but I think we're conditioned for it. So I feel good right now, and I'm ready to keep playing. And I want to keep playing, and I think it was everything that I expected on my body, and kind of mentally everything was what I thought it would be.
Are you starting to get a sense that teams have scouted you quite a bit now and kind of understand maybe what your strengths and weaknesses are and are starting to defend you accordingly?
I mean, I said it before, you got to be a basketball player at times. If somebody takes one thing away, you got to have more than one move. So I think a scouting report can only do so much. And I just think at the end of the day, you have to go play basketball.
And is it easier to get sort of hyped up or ready for a ranked team, sort of like this big matchup as it is for when you're playing a team that you should be? Is it easier?
I wouldn't say that it's easier. I just think sometimes in some teams you may be more focused on certain games, and I think that's where it bites you in the butt when you take a team lightly because you assume you're supposed to beat them. And I don't think we should take any team like that because every team in the Pac-12 is competitive and they're able to win.
And is it harder for just a young team to really have that type of mindset that we can't take any team lightly?
I don't think that with this team. I think everybody on this team wants to win, and I don't think that we really take teams lightly. I just think we let teams sometimes have their run, but then we're also a team that's competitive, and we won't let them like have that run for a long time. We're trying to have a run of our own and kind of compete and go back and forth.
Anything else, guys?
What would you say the attitude in the locker room is right now? You guys, Coach mentioned, most of you guys came from successful teams, high school teams, coming here, losing more games than I'm sure you thought you would or wanted to. What's your mentality? What's the mentality in the locker room right now? Is it positive? Is it frustration? What do you guys feel like?
I mean, everybody's really positive. I mean, we're not happy with it because everybody's super competitive, and I mean, we would love to win, but I think for the most part, everybody's kept a positive attitude and tried to just keep playing and just hope for the best.
Marquese, I think about a month back or so, you talked about using sports psychologists and talking to some people and things like that. How would you kind of assess your progress throughout the season and kind of how you've done that way?
I think I've grown a lot. I think recently I took a step backwards with my whole emotions and everything, but I think I've grown a lot because I haven't really had those type of like breakdowns or like a time where I might be super mad and have to control myself, and I think I have better self-control with everything that I handle.
All right, thanks, Keith.